Tampa Bay Lightning. Yes, you're hearing me right. Your Chicago Blackhawks defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-3 in a terrific fashion by young rookie phenom number 98, Connor Bedard, being the first star in tonight's action. This was a absolutely great performance tonight by your Chicago Blackhawks. A 4-point night for Connor Bedard. There was a career first NHL goal for your Chicago Blackhawks as well. Peter Mrazek stood on his head. Tampa Bay just barely, really couldn't answer for the Hawks' hard-nosed press tonight. They played hard and they were able to prevail. Shots on goal were 33-29 in favor for Tampa Bay. Block shots 20-6 in favor for the Blackhawks. Hits 11-22 in favor for Tampa Bay. Face-offs 24-43 in favor for Tampa. Power play, Hawks went 1 for 5 and Tampa Bay went 1 for 4. The Hawks had a late power play in the game where it basically killed the rest of the time and they didn't bury one. So that's why they went 1 for 5. They did have a couple 4-minute extended power plays too, because the final power plays were a 4-minute extended power play to mention. This was a great performance by the Blackhawks. This young, up-and-coming team goes into Tampa and plays an absolutely phenomenal game. They looked real bad to start the game, giving up an early goal off a power play to Tampa, but they were able to hone in and find their game and manage to battle hard, and it worked out well. So let's get into the goals of the game, shall we? I should mention first, before I get into the goals of the game, the Hawks went short bench tonight. Jared Tenorti got injured after the first period, missed all of the second period. Athanasiou missed the majority of the third period, and then Taylor Hall got a knee injury that ended his night with 5 minutes left in regulation. That's not good for the Hawks. Multiple injuries in one game. Hopefully, all of them will be okay and back soon. But that happens in hockey. So let's look into the goals of the game, shall we? In the first period, the Lightning came out and were able to press the Hawks pretty quick. At 3:20 on a power play, Anthony Cirelli scores his second of the season, assisted by former Blackhawk Brandon Hagel and Mikhail Sergachev to make it a 1-0 game for Tampa Bay. This led to where I was thinking, oh, this game's going to get out of hand, isn't it? But it doesn't. The Hawks were able to answer pretty quick, about 2 minutes and 20 seconds later. And well, at 4:42, scored by number 98, his first of the night, 6th of the season. Connor Bedard redirects a pass from Philip Kurashev off a bad angle off this goal line. Kurashev shoots the puck into the slot. Bedard on the doorstep, redirecting it into the net, getting the Hawks on the board to tie it up 1 apiece. And, well, after that, you can start seeing the Hawks are playing smart hockey, and they can continue to play that well. But at 12, the Hawks were moving the puck well, but Tampa was really pressing the Hawks, and they were getting their chances. And while at 12:31, Tampa was able to get the lead back, and that was by Nikita Kucherov, his 11th of the season, assisted by Tanner Jeannot and Victor Hedman to make it a 2-1 Tampa lead. But that was it. The Hawks said, that's all. You're not going to have the lead anymore. They come out and start moving the puck well and getting opportunities. At 16:43 in the first period, score by number 55, Kevin Korchinski, his first in the National Hockey League, assisted by number 8, Ryan Donato, and number 58, Mackenzie Entwistle. Korchinski gets the puck from Donato, and Korch shoots it off the skate of Darren Radish to get it into the net and in. We're tied up 2 apiece, and that goal leads to the momentum swing of these young Blackhawks because Korchinski gets the game tying goal, and now we have momentum. At 17:38 in the first period, score by number 90, the former Tampa Bay Lightning, Tyler Johnson, his 4th of the season, assisted by number 98, Connor Bedard, and number 17, Nick Foligno, to make it a 3-2 Chicago Blackhawks lead. Bedard goes on a 2-on-0 break with Johnson, and no-look passes across the crease to Johnson, and Johnson buries it. We lead by a goal now. This is a great way to take it because Tampa Bay, the experienced team, going against this young and upcoming team, good to see something happen. Foligno feeds the puck up to Bedard. Bedard goes on a race with Johnson, giving us that 1-goal lead. And that's not the last we hear of Connor Bedard, because with 7 seconds remaining in the first period at 19:53 in the first period, scored by number 98, Connor Bedard, his 2nd of the night, 7th of the season, assisted by number 17, Nick Foligno, and number 23, Philip Kurashev. Bedard goes in through the slot, deking his way through, and buries it into the net as it squeaks through and off the skate of Sergachev. Hawks lead it by 2. We go to the second period, and they add to their lead. And, well, the Hawks have a power play, a 4-minute power play early in the second period. The penalty was drawn by Connor Bedard. He took a high stick that led to blood being drawn. Hawks take advantage of it at 2:12 in the second period. Score by number 94, Corey Perry, the former Tampa Bay Lightning, tips in the shot pass by Connor Bedard, and Nick Foligno also on the assist for this Perry goal. Hawks lead it 5-2, and that is 4 points for Connor Bedard. And after that goal, we see Tampa Bay try to battle back, but Peter Mrazek had none of it. He stood strong, stood on his head, saying no to Hagel, to Kucherov, to Stamkos, and we take this 3-goal lead going into the third period. Perry gets on the board by a tip in. That looked like it could have been a hat trick if Perry didn't tip it in, but Perry does. We lead it by 3. And we go into the third period. Hawks having to kill off a couple power plays to Tampa, and they do so well. And you could tell at one point they were trying to get it to Connor Bedard to get him the hat trick. Didn't work out. And Tampa Bay pulls their goalie with 5 minutes remaining in regulation time. Stamkos gets a 2-goal game for his 5th of the season, assisted by Chiarelli and Point, to make it a 5-3 Hawks lead. Hawks then get a late power play when Hedman kind of lost his mind, and that ends the game. Hawks win it 5-3 in Tampa Bay. This was a great performance by the Chicago Blackhawks. All around, great job by the young players and stepping up when we had injuries. On a short bench, Hawks came in and played strong. This was a great win by the Chicago Blackhawks. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, Hawks win! Hawks win! And let's go